Children, hi. After a long duration, so we are meeting again, right? After a long duration, right? Okay, my dear children. So today, in this video class, I'm going to teach you a wonderful story about the boy. The boy, so they got some gifts from the north wind. In the stories we are going to study, we are going to learn the boy, so then how he got the gifts and how so that he lost the gifts and how he regained the gifts. Those things we are going to learn in this lesson. So my dear children, so shall we start the lesson? Shall we start the lesson? Okay. So open your textbooks, and today in this class, in this video class, I am going to start your new lesson. Your new lesson, that one is the north wind, right? Your lesson name is the north wind. Okay, my dear children, you can look at the lesson, look at the textbooks, and put your finger on each line. Okay. The north wind gives a boy magic gifts that always seems to disappear. How does he recover his gifts? Read the story to find out. I said, my dear children, in this wonderful story, there is a boy, and that boy gives he has taken so many gifts by the north wind. So how so that he will get those gifts from the north wind, and almost all those gifts, they seems to be disappear. Disappear means vanish, right? Maya Agodo, right? The north wind gives a boy magic gifts that always seems to disappear. How does he recover his gifts? Read the story to find out. Okay, my dear children, in this story, we will study that, we will learn that how this boy get a gift from the north wind and how so that he recover those gifts. And those things we are going to learn in this lesson. So, shall we start and look at the lesson? Section first. One day, the north wind saw a boy carrying a bag of flour. A bag of flour. Flour means like a flour. A bag of flour. A flour means like in Kannada we are saying a hittu, that one, right? So one day, so what happened? One day, the boy actually, he was carrying the bag of flour. One day, the north wind saw a boy carrying a bag of flour. Just as the boy turned into his street, underline this word, turned into his So turn into his state. What does it mean? So turn into his state means reach the lane near his house. I said, children, the north wind saw a boy. The north wind saw a boy. That boy actually carrying, what he was carrying? He was carrying the bag of flour, right? And just as the boy turned into his street, at that time, so the boy actually was turned into his street. Or turned into his street means he was reached the lane near his house. The north wind so blew the bag out of his hand and swept it right away. Look at, the boy actually was returning. He was almost also he was reaching to his home. At the same time, the north wind actually suddenly it blew. Blew means like the north wind suddenly blew. He blew the bag out of his hand and swept it right away. I said, the boy actually was holding. He was carrying the bag of flour. And this north wind actually saw the boy and it blew the bag out of his hand and swept it right away. The north wind said the cry the boy in anger. The north wind actually blew away and the bag of flour actually flew in the air. And the boy actually becomes so much anger. The boy actually becomes so much anger on this north wind. Why? Because which bag he was carrying in his hands, it flew in the air. Right? The boy actually becomes very angry. He followed the north wind right to his house. Look at the boy. The boy actually becomes so much anger. The boy actually becomes so much anger. Why? Because which bag he was carrying, so that bag actually was flew away by the north wind. So boy actually become very angry on the north wind, and he followed the north wind right to his house. You took away only the bag of flour we had, he told. I said, the boy actually become very angry and angrily, so then he said to the north wind. What he said? He said, "Oh north wind, you took our bag of flour. You took our a bag of flour which we had." He told the north wind, "What will my mother cook for our supper? I am so hungry." The boy actually, why he become so much anger? His bag actually was flew away, and he angrily told to the north wind, "The bag which we had, by the help of that bag only, so that the nights we are going to have a supper. And without this one, so what my mother is going to cook for me, right? And you want actually, I'm so much hungry." For this reason, the boy actually becomes so much anger on the north wind. The north wind felt rather ashamed. Rather ashamed. Rather ashamed means, take down. So rather ashamed. Rather ashamed means, here, I'm quite sorry for his action. Quite sorry for his actions. See, the north wind actually is rather ashamed by himself. Why? Because of his mistake, or because of his something. So then the boy's bag actually was flew up. That is why the north winds were rather ashamed and tried to make up for the mischief he had done. What was the mischief? The mischief actually, the boy's bag actually was flew away by the blowing of the north wind, right? That was a mischief of the north wind. And here, take this tablecloth. See, the first gift. The first gift. The north wind, he was realizing his mistakes. The north wind actually giving up the first gift to the boy. So that one is, it's a tablecloth. So it was the first gift. It was the first gift given by the north wind to the boy. So that gift was, yes, that gift actually was a tablecloth. The north wind felt rather ashamed and tried to make up for the mischief he had done. Here, take this tablecloth. He said, if you spread it on the table. The north wind actually has given a tablecloth to the boy, and he said, if you spread it on the table, you shall have everything you wish to eat. See, the boy actually said to the north wind that, so for the supper actually we haven't had anything except that a bag of flour. For this reason, the north wind actually has given him a tablecloth. What is the use of the tablecloth? The north wind actually said to the boy, take this tablecloth and spread it on the table. My dear children, the north wind said to the boy, take this tablecloth and spread it on the table. If you spread it on the table, you may wish anything, whatever you want. This tablecloth will provide you. Right? So the north wind actually said to the boy, take this tablecloth and spread it on the table, and you shall have everything, whatever you wish. Right? Whatever you want to wish, whatever you want to eat, just you order, you will get through the tablecloth. Right? So this is the first gift given by the north wind to the boy. Right? And alright, said the boy and took the tablecloth and started for home. And now actually boy is a little bit happy. Right? Before this one, so he was so much anger on the north wind. And now actually he become very happy. Why? Because he got a good gift, right? Through this gift, through this tablecloth, he will get anything. And he took the tablecloth and he was moving towards his home. However, he had run very fast chasing the north wind. It soon got dark. After getting a tablecloth from the north wind, the boy actually wanted to chase the north wind, but he couldn't. Right? I will stay the night at an inn. Like what does it mean? Inn. Inn means like you may say like it's a hotel or a lodge, right? So the boy actually was trying to chase a north wind, but he couldn't get it. And finally, so he stayed at the inn. He thought beans, bread, and meat. Ordered the boy. See, after getting the tablecloth from the north wind, the boy actually has decided to stay in inn, right? He has decided to stay in a hotel or a lodge, right? And in the hotel room or in the lodge room, he spread the cloth. He spread the tablecloth on the table, and what he wished? Yes, what he wished? He wished first beans, bread and meat, right? So he came to inn. Who came to inn? Yes, the boy came to inn, and in the inn he spread the tablecloth on the table and he wished. What he wished? He wished beans, bread and meat. As he spread out his tablecloth in his room at the inn, the food appeared magically on the tablecloth. The boy tucked in and then went to bed. See, my dear children, the boy, he came to inn and he spread the tablecloth. He spread the tablecloth on the table and he wished. He wished beans, bread and meat. And very soon, then magically, so then he get everything from the tablecloth. Later, so then he had it. Later, so he went on the bed. Right? In the first section, so what you have learned? The first section we have learned there was a boy, right? The boy actually so then he was carrying the bag of flour, right? So one day, so then while he was going, the north wind actually saw the boy and he blew away, right? The boy actually became very angry on the north wind and he began to scold him, the north wind. And north wind actually had realized his mistake or realized his mischief, so it has decided to give him a gift. That gift actually was a tablecloth, right? Through this tablecloth, through this first gift, so he got all these things, right? But dear children, in the next section, we'll learn some more things. Like it means like the boy so will get some more gifts, maybe, or maybe like so then he may lose this gift, right? So what the things like we will learn in the next lesson, we'll start. We will discuss. Until see you.